questions. Whatever you feel like doing. Yeah. So I just want you to relax and answer my personal questions for you today. Alright. And I will be writing down your answers. So let's get started with question number 1. This one's relatively simple but kind of personal. What subscriptions do you have? What things are you subscribed to? Services, apps? Those are good ones. Okay, question number 2. If you had to be handcuffed to someone for 24 hours, who would it be? Who would you want to be handcuffed to for 24 hours? That's a good one. Question number 3. What would you say you have a love-hate relationship with? Could be a person, a thing, whatever. Love-hate relationship. Yeah. Alright, good answer. Question number 4. What song do you hate the most? What's a song that you really hate? Okay. I totally see that. See that one. Question number 5. If you were in charge, what 3 items would you make sure are in an office vending machine? Or could be at school, office, whatever. If you had to stock the vending machine, what 3 things would you want in there? Alright. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Question number 6. Would you say you are more of an introvert or an extrovert? Okay. Question number 7. Do you prefer texting or talking on the phone? Okay. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, yeah. Okay. Moving on to question number 8. How old do you feel? Do you feel your age? Do you feel old or younger? I feel like ever since I was like 19, I've always felt 19. Like, you can't tell me that I'm not still 19. Okay. Question number 9. If you were getting a tattoo tomorrow, what would it be of? If you want a bonus question, you can tell me where you would get it. like scary movies? Yeah. Question number 12. What is the last picture that you took on your phone? What was your last picture? You can check if you want to, or you can just say, no, Pamela, I'm not going to tell you. Mine was definitely a thumbnail picture. I take my thumbnails on my phone and took that right before this. But okay. Good to know what is sitting in your phone photos. Question number 13. If you broke down on the side of the road, do you think you could change your own tire without help? Do you think you could change a tire without help? Okay. Yeah. Maybe with some YouTube, I could. Okay. Question number 14. Do you consider yourself to be lucky? Would you call yourself lucky? Question number 15. What word do you have the hardest time spelling? What's a word that you can never spell? Trying to think of mine. I hate anything with IE or EI. I don't know. Like receive, believe. But okay, that is a pretty challenging word to spell, so that's a good one. Question number 16. If you started your own podcast, what would it be about? You have to start a podcast today. What would it be about? Yeah, just anything that you can talk for hours about could be your podcast. Okay. Question number 17. Is there something in life that you would never give up for anyone? What would you never give up? Okay. Yeah. I probably wouldn't either. That's a good one. Okay. Question number 18. What is your favorite breed of dog? That's a good one. I definitely like those a lot. Question number 19. Would you say that you are more of a sore loser or a good sport? Are you a sore loser or are you a good sport? Okay. Yeah. I feel like it kind of depends for me. Depends if it's something I really cared about or like prided myself on being good at. But yeah, Question number 22. Would you say that you are reliable? Do you think you're reliable? Okay. Number 23. If you were on death row, what would your last meal be? What would you pick as your last meal? I always think last meals is such a crazy concept. Like, why do they get the right to choose what they want to eat as their last meal when, like, nobody else out in the world even gets to pick their last meal? Especially the people that the person on death row killed. Like, they didn't get to pick their, I don't know. But I like to just think of it as, like, if you could eat anything right now, no matter the cost, no matter the calories, it didn't matter, like, what would you pick to eat? Yeah. Okay. Question number 24. What is your favorite party game? Favorite game to play at a party? I really like stuff like this, like asking questions, things like that. Question number 25. Do you enjoy gossiping? Do you like having all the tea? Do you like spreading the tea? Are you a gossiper? Okay, yeah, you can be honest. Alright. Alright. Question number 26. What is your favorite fruit? Yeah, those are good. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Question number 27. What is the most expensive thing you own? Most expensive thing you own. Okay. Not even sure what mine is. I guess my car, but okay. Question number 28. Do you know how many kids you want? And if you want kids, boys or girls? If you already have kids, I hope you have what you want. But if you don't, how many do you want? Okay. I will tell you that I want 3 and I want 2 boys and a girl. That's just me. Alrighty. Question number 29. Have you ever ridden a camel? Have you ridden a camel? I asked this question in my, like, if you say yes, you can go to sleep video, and so I thought it was funny that they had it in this book. I have ridden a camel at the Renaissance Fair. Okay. Question number 30. Would you turn in a family member if they broke the law? honestly, I feel like mine would probably be reading. I wouldn't say I hate reading. It's just something I like do not do. Like, I just get very bored, or I feel like I should be doing something else. But I really wish I liked it. Question number 32. Which magazine would you like to be on the cover of? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Question number 33. Would you rather play golf or go fishing? Okay. Number 34. What is your favorite word beginning with the letter X? Favorite word beginning with the letter X. And is the only word you thought of xylophone? I feel like that's the only one I can think of. Is that the only one you thought of? Is it actually your favorite? Okay. If you thought of a different one, then good job. Question number 35. Have you ever been in a newspaper? Cool. Okay. I actually have. I was in a talent show when I was like 9, and I made the newspaper for some reason. Question number 36. Pretty personal, but easy. Is your belly button an innie or an outie? Tell me your belly button details, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad that I know that now. Thank you so much. Question 37. What is your least favorite vegetable? Vegetable that you do not like. Okay. I don't even really have one that I dislike that much. Carrots are not my favorite, but okay. Question number 38. If you had to pick one food to eat every day for the rest of your life, what would it be? I feel like every day is a lot easier than like you can only eat this food for the rest of your life. I already have things I eat every day. Plenty of things. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Question number 39. What is your favorite YouTube channel? Favorite YouTube channel? Okay. Good one. Question number 40. What is your secret obsession? Something you're obsessed with that maybe you're a little embarrassed that you're obsessed with, or it doesn't even have to be a secret, it can just be your obsession. secret obsession is buying yarn. Buying craft supplies and yarn is an obsession I need to get a handle on, probably. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can't have too much yarn. Question number 41. Would you say you are a convincing liar, or can people see through you? I physically cannot lie without laughing, so I suck. Question number 42. Do you prefer Coke or Pepsi? Or are you like me and you have no idea what the difference is because you never drink them? Okay. Number 43. What is the funniest movie you've ever seen? Definitely write this one down because I'm looking for movie recommendations. So let me know the funniest movie you've ever seen. Okay. I think my favorite comedy movie is probably Blades of Glory, so that might be my answer. Question number 44. Do you bite your nails? Do you bite your nails? Totally fine if you do. I know. It can be hard. Question 45. Who is your celebrity crush? Celebrity crush. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, definitely a good one. Question number 46. What appetizer do you have to have when you eat out? This is a good one. What is your must-have appetizer? Okay. Yes. So good, right? So good. Okay, let's move on to question number 47. Do you give money to homeless people you see on the street? Okay. Number 48. What is a personality trait that you like about yourself? Something about you, your personality, your brain that you like. Okay, yeah. I can totally see that. Question number 49. What is your favorite way to spend a Sunday? Like the day of the week. Not like ice cream. Though you can have ice cream on your perfect Sunday. Okay. So that, and then what else would you do? Okay. is such a good question. I read this, I was like, such a good question. If you could have a child with a famous person, who would it be? If you could have a child with a famous person. So many layers to that question, because it's like, I mean, what famous person do you want to, like, you know, make the child with? But then, like, what qualities do you want your child to have? And then, so many things. Okay. Oh yeah, solid answer. That's a good one. Question number 51. Do you think the guy should always pay? Should the guy always pay? Like on a date? Okay. Question number 52. What novel would you love to be transported into to live out your days? If you had to be transported into the fictional world of a novel, which one would you choose? Alright. Yeah, good one. Question number 53. When you meet a new person, do you like to talk about yourself or do you prefer to let them talk? Yeah, I usually kind of go for that too. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Question number 54. Would you kill an innocent person if you thought it might mean saving a dozen others? It's like that train question. Like, would you skip the train to the track that only kills one person or 5 people? Question number 55. What is your favorite way Question number 59. What book do you think should be mandatory for everyone to read? Okay. Question number 60. In your opinion, what is the most beautiful city in the world? Could be one you've been to, it could be not one that you've been to. What do you think is the most beautiful city in the world? Okay. Yeah, I've heard that's a really, really beautiful one. Question number 61. Do you have any cool party tricks? Okay, I won't make you show me. Just telling me is enough. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. Question number 62. What famous person has completely lost your respect? That's a good one. What famous person do you think deserves to be canceled or you don't like? I definitely have some, but I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers out here. But I would love to know what you think. Okay. Question number 63. Are you allergic to anything? Could be food, medicine, whatever. Okay. Alright. Question 64. What two celebrities would make the craziest couple you could think of? I think this is a fun one. Donald Trump and Taylor Swift. I don't know. You can't deny that that would be pretty crazy. Okay. Question number 65. Ooh. Who do you think is smarter in general, men or women? There's only one correct answer here. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Question number 66. What TV sitcom family would you have liked to be a member of? What family from a TV sitcom would you want to be a member of? That's kind of hard. 68. What would you say is the most important thing in your life right now? I dropped my pen. What's the most important thing in your life? Okay. Alright. Question number 69. Do you like to cuddle? Are you a cuddler? Okay. Yeah. No, that's totally fair. Question number 70. What is the scariest thing that you've ever done? Okay. Yeah, that does sound pretty scary. Yeah. Question number 71. What major scientific advancement do you predict will be released in the next 20 years? Okay. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Question 72. Have you ever starred in an amateur or professional video / movie? Fun fact is that I was in a movie created by my high school boyfriend, and it is on YouTube, and that is all I will tell you. You will never find it, but I was in a movie, and it is funny. Okay. Question number 73. What is one thing you hope to do before you die? So, top thing on your bucket list. Alright. Question number 74. Do you prefer to shower in the mornings or the evenings? Alright. Question 75. Have you ever Googled yourself? Who hasn't, right? Question number 76. If you discovered a new species of dinosaur, what would you call it? Pamelasaurus. That's what I would call it. Okay. Pamelasaurus rex. I'll work out the kinks before I actually discover a dinosaur. Okay. Question number 77. If you could have any feature of an animal, what would it be? Like, it could be the legs of a certain animal, the wings of a certain animal. Okay. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Question number 78. What is the first thing people usually notice Question number 79. Do you believe in miracles? Question number 80. If you were on the run from law enforcement, what country would you flee to? Okay. Yeah. Good one. Question number 81. Have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube? I have never in my life solved a Rubik's Cube. And I have no hope that I ever will. Question number 82. Do you have a piggy bank? Okay. Yeah. Question number 83. If you could be reincarnated as any animal, what animal would you choose? Okay. That's a fun one. Why would you choose that? Okay, good one. Question number 84. Would you ever pick up a hitchhiker? Okay. I don't know if I don't think I ever would. I'm a woman. I would probably not a good idea. Question number 85. Do you prefer to swim in a pool or the ocean? Okay. Number 86. Another this or that. Chess or checkers? Yeah. Okay. Question number 87. What is one chore or task that you actually love doing? Okay. I love folding clothes and grocery shopping. Those are two tasks I actually really like. Question number 88. If you could talk to one species of animal, what would it be? Yeah, I feel like that would be interesting. Kind of know what's. Yeah. Okay. Question number 89. If a waiter spilled a drink on you on accident, would you still tip? Okay. Question number 90. Have you ever gotten back into a relationship with an ex? If so, did it work out? Question number 94. Do you prefer to wear shoes or go barefoot? Almost done. Question number 95. If you were to personalize your car's license plate, what would you have it say? Okay. Okay, that's a fun idea. Question number 96. If your parents disapproved of your relationship, would you break it off? Okay. I feel like it would kind of depend on the reason. Like, if I could see that it was a valid reason or not. But, yeah. Okay. Question number 97. Do you believe that everyone deserves a second chance? Okay. Once again, totally depends what we did the first time. Like, I don't know. Okay. I think this one is fun. Number 98. If you could try out a job for a day just to see if you like it, what would you choose? You could be anything for a day. A dentist, an astronaut, a dancer, an actor. What would you choose? Okay. Yeah, that would be a good one. I don't know what I would choose. Maybe. I feel like I'd like to try being an actress. Like, that would just be fun to have a day of like being on set and just seeing how it actually all works. I think would be kind of fun. I don't know. Question number 99. Ooh, or a chocolatier. Okay, number 99. Do you like your age? Do you like the age that you are, or do you wish that you were younger or older? I think I wish I was a little younger, but at the same time, like, there's no point in wishing that you were younger. Like, I don't know. I'd probably wish that I was like 21 right now, but when I was 21, I was probably wishing I was 19, and when I'm 30, I'll be wishing I was 25 still. So, I don't know. No point in wishing that you were younger or older when, like, you can't change that, and you're the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you're ever gonna be. Okay. Question number 100. This will be our last question for today. If you had to dedicate the rest of your life to a cause, what would that be? Any charity This one is, what makes you feel unsafe? Why would I ask you that in an ASMR video? I don't want you to think about that right now. Yeah, so. But anyway, thank you for listening to those 100 questions. Let me know what your answers would be. Sorry about the rain. I hope it wasn't too loud or too annoying, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.